Today I want to show you how I created this really simple look using some products from Kmart. So some products that are not going to break the bank. These are the first time I've tried these products, and some of these are dupes for other products as well. So here we go, enjoy the video. So the first product that I'm going to try is by the Ox range. This is a Kmart range, and this is called the Luminous Skin Tint. So this is like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I just grabbed a shade off the shelf. This one is in light, so I don't even know if it's going to suit my skin. Oh, I didn't even realize it was like that. So let's just do a little patch test. Looks definitely too light for me, but let's persist anyway. I'm just going to blend that bit in and see just what it looks like. Possibly a little light, but I think once we get some bronzer on there, it will warm up a bit. So I'll just add it to the rest of my face. Not so keen on these applicators. I know it's supposed to be easier, but I like to sort of squeeze it out onto my hand instead. I'm just going to use a foundation brush and buff this in. So yeah, it's actually quite pretty. I do like that does just look like my skin. Doesn't actually look as light as I first thought. Just going to work that in. I'll go over the eyes as well. Now, I had a little bit of makeup on this morning, so there might be a residual amount of mascara on my lashes. So far, first impressions on this is it's really quite nice. It's only $12 for this at Kmart, so definitely an affordable option. I haven't really had a good look at the ingredients list. Right, I'd be tempted to put a little bit more on my cheeks just to dull those down a little, because we do want to try some of their other products that involve cheeks and that little mark on my nose. So just giving it a little bit more coverage. It is what they call the luminous skin tint, so that's really all it is. But I just wanted to see what it was like. And I've got the hair stuck there. Yeah, it's really quite nice. I didn't actually pick up one of their foundations, but I did pick up a bronzer. This is the Bronze Wand, so I'm assuming it's another Charlotte Tilbury dupe. And I picked up the one in Latte, so just to see what it's like. Looks very similar to that Makep Beauty one as well, and the same applicator. I do wonder, I might see if I can get that working off camera. Would help if you turned it on. So just turn that nozzle on and then it'll come up to the fore. And I'm just going to place that on the high points of my cheekbones. So this will be quite a nice natural look because there isn't a foundation. I didn't grab that. I have a feeling I thought that skin tint was more of a foundation, but it is just a tint. But I do find that it looks quite nice. And I'm just going to contour my face with this. Using the same foundation brush, I'm really just going to push that into my skin and just really warm up the outside of the skin. That's a really lovely shade. So this is Latte in their contour wand. Same brand, Ox from Kmart. That's really quite nice. I don't actually mind the look of that. Regretting leaving that fringe out. So just push that in. That's really warmed up the face beautifully without looking like too much. So it's a really nice look. I think this is a nice summer look, really. It's fresh, just an easy glow, not too hard, and definitely not very expensive. This is the eyeshadow quad that I picked up. I like the look of this. I do love these shades. They're like that nice rose gold And in this little palette, just ruining that box, it has a nice mix of like some shimmer in there, and then these nice matte shades as well. So I'm thinking we head into the pinky tone and a little bit of the shimmer. It's simple. I'm just using a blending brush, and I'm going to use that same pinky shade, just seeing what it's like what the color looks like. Of course, I have not tried these at all. That's really pretty. I'm going to swipe it across the mobile lid as well, up into the crease, and then up into the brow bone. So if you wish, this is just a really easy look, and you can just stick with just that if you wish, but I will use some shimmer as well. Same on the other side, bulk of the product in that outer corner and then over the mobile lid, but really concentrating on that outer corner, up onto that brow bone, and then sweeping it through the crease. Yeah, that's really quite lovely. It's a really nice shade. Nice sort of peachy pink. To take that same sort of shade with a more detailed brush and just run it under the eyes. I just like that to make the eyes look a little bit bigger. It just looks really quite cohesive with the top of the eyes there. So that's just that one shade. So I'm thinking we'll head into, say, this shimmer here, and we'll just place it, I'm just using the finger on that ball right on the inner corner there, just to create that little bit of pop, a little bit of highlight. I think that looks quite nice. So a very simple palette to use, and it really does look good. I'll let you know maybe in the description, just to see how long this lasts. I'll wear it for the day. This is the Ox Lifted Lash Mascara. So I'm still staying with this Ox brand. Seems quite neat. I like the packaging. Again, very Charlotte Tilbury. It's got one of the wands that is more of a plastic wand. I'm not so sure of these. Yeah, it seems to coat really well. As always, I like to shimmy down and blink onto the wand. And I always tap a small amount on the bottom lash line. Did a quick other coat off camera. It is hard to do this on camera just to get a good coat. I like to sort of do 2 coats and really blink down onto that mascara and tapping just the roots of the bottom. So next up are the brows. This is by e.l.f. So this isn't the Ox range, but I also bought it at Kmart. So I do love the brow products that have that little spoolie wand, because I feel if you do nothing at all with your brows, you should just always give them a quick comb. I have still a little bit of residue, possibly. I did give my face a bit of a wash, but from this morning. So I'm just combing those up first, and then I will go into this is Taupe or Taupe. Really nice. Instantly, I like the fact that that's nice and pointed. So for me, I always like to start on the outer edge and do little brush strokes. And I like this. And that works so well. The color is perfect for me. Possibly a little warmer than normal, but I actually don't mind that shade. And I haven't put too much in, just enough, and then I will use that little spoolie to sweep it back out. So the color looks great. So I would recommend this one for anyone who's looking for a budget brow pencil. It's definitely easy to use and looks good. So that's the e.l.f. I bought this little face kit of minis because I thought they were pretty cute. You've got a bronzer, a blush, and also a highlighter. I am a sucker for packaging and things that look cute and things that are easy. And I just thought, how cute are these to take traveling with you? They're so adorable. Look at that. It's the little highlighter. Oh, that's cute. So that's nice. That's the highlighter. What I'm going to use, because I've already used a bronzer, I'm going to use there's the bronzer, I'll show you that as well. cute. I'm not sure what shade that's like on. Let's just have a... Oh, so it's a real glow. That's beautiful. Other one, this is the blush, the little mini blush stick, and it's called Cherry. So that's the color there. So that's pretty. That'll look so nice. So I'm going to just use this on the high points of my cheeks, just like that, and on the other side. And I'm keeping it nice and high. I already have a bit of blush going on my face anyway. I'm going to use the same foundation brush as before, and I'll just work that in. But I do like that for the ease of, you know, traveling and taking that with you. I love the idea of a mini. Last but not least is the little lipstick called Teddy Bear, and this would be the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, I would say, I'd imagine. I'll just open that. Okay, so that did not want to come out of the packet. So here we are, look at that. I mean, it's pretty, it's gorgeous. I can't see anything wrong with it. I'll give it a go. It's creamy, smells nice. And really that is such a beautiful shade. So there you have it, that's the look. Let me know what you think.